Family, welcome to DOREEN'S African Experiences, and I'm trying to find balance so that we can talk while I charge my phone. Okay, it's charging. Where is it charging? Okay, so I'm here. I understand it's been a minute since I've given you content, but I can't begin to explain how busy, hectic my week is. The week is coming to an end as of tomorrow, but I want you to understand, I don't think I've ever been this busy in my life. I'm not just busy, I'm overwhelmed. So where I work, this is like our reporting week. So basically our year ends in September. So it means you have to produce the beginning of the report. That is, you produce a weekly report, a monthly report, a quarterly report, and then an annual week. The amount of data you have to count is insane. I'm not doing it alone. We are until like 3 people doing this, and a facility that handles over 4,000 clients. So trust me, I'm so busy. Like today, I think I didn't even know it was 2 until someone tapped me and said, have you had lunch? It's 2. Oh, before I get into the whole house plans, I'm going to give you every single information detail that you need to know about house plans in Uganda. Now, a recap for those who are following up on my current conundrum. I was able to get some herbs for my fibroids, and I took them for about 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Yeah, the herbs had me bleeding, literally bleeding out for days. So, and that is also still within this week, so I had to stop taking them. I spoke to another doctor. The doctor advised that I was perfectly fine. I was simply, the people that delivered to me the news overreacted. The situation, of course, is serious, but it's not dire. I'm not dying. Obviously, he told me the best solution for you would be getting pregnant. They all keep drawing back to the same pregnancy thing. As we all know, I'm still not comfortable about that whole pregnancy thing. You know, for starters, I don't even have a mate. Is that how they call them? In the English, use mate for friend. Like a partner. So I have to somehow get into a relationship for that, you know, assess the person. That could take months. Because I don't want to just get pregnant. I don't know, because it makes no sense. Anyway, but I was also told that my fibroids being at 6 centimeters and 2 centimeters, that's not serious. And they told me this is normal in all women my age. I'm 29, so I'm at the giving birth age apparently. So the body demands it. Wow, I can't believe this body tells me what to do. My own body. That's like the worst thing anyone can do, is telling me what to do. I really don't handle being told what to do very well. So when I finished work today, I just came directly home. I haven't given up content. Honestly, I don't even think I exist. I'm just so overwhelmed. So, but I'm going to try and give you some information today that can be of use. To those that are reaching out and being able to get assistance from me, I hope you're happy. And if you're not happy, feel free to tell me. I don't bite. Thirdly, for those who have someone reached out to me, they wanted to have me do a site visit. You people, I should be charging around 200,000 shillings for a site visit. You know, that same amount, of course, would include the consultation fee, because basically the consultation fee is 100,000 shillings. That's around $26. But that's a one-time fee. You pay it once in your life with me. It comes with information, contacts, connections in construction, pretty much anything that you need. Then I'm also going to remind you, this information, the reason I'm charging you for this information is because I've given you this information already for free. But you don't want to watch my content. You want to hear me say. So if you want to hear me tell you that go contact so and so for this, sweetheart, I'm going to charge you, because I won't give you information for free and then have me repeat myself. It's not fair. It's just wastage of time, because the first time I put out this content, I've really given you, ask me. If you come asking me for something I've never posted, I swear to God, I'll not charge you a single penny. I'll just give it to you, because I'll know it's a reluctancy on my end. But something I've posted before, that makes no sense. And then number two, I also need to earn some money off my brain. You know, so me charging you $26 really as a one-time fee to help you with your current situation is actually not much, because a lot of you are getting ripped off millions of money just to get the right people. You don't even get the right people, they still continue to rip you off. But you won't pay me $26 to avoid that shit. But you want, as a people, I think we are very unserious. Now let's proceed. Meanwhile, today, I was trying to look through some of my old stuff. I was able to locate the company. Do you remember that company that robbed me they robbed me, I think 1.5 million Ugandan shillings. It's like a company that, what do? They broker houses and stuff. I wanted to show you what the company's actual name is, because I actually was able to come across the agreement I had with them. Shit. Yeah, that's what they're called. They call themselves Mayato Vision Real Estate. They're located in Chanja. Please avoid those people at all costs, because they are thieves. So that's what they call themselves. They have a website. So if you search them, you're going to be able to locate them. The guy you see there, that's the guy. Like, seriously. That's the guy. Because this is a deed. It was signed. It was an agreement we had together. And then they double-crossed me, you know? They double-crossed me. Is it even clear? They double-crossed me. That's the guy. He's called Roy Mugambe. That's his number. He double-crossed me and took from me about let me see how much money he took. I think he took about 1.4 million Ugandan shillings. He robbed me. So, I know he's still running his games. I know for a fact he's still running business. You know? Because I don't like confrontation, I just wanted you to avoid making the same mistake I made with these people. They call themselves Mayato Vision. They're alleged real estate agency. So avoid them. They double-crossed me and took from me around 1.4 million Ugandan shillings. And I swear to God, I'm going to make it a point to talk about them every month for the rest of this year. Well, and probably half of next year. Because every time I think about how I was able to actually get that money, the kind of hard work I had to do to get that money, it sucks. It starts to piss me off, you know. I've been robbed before. People have taken money from me before, but not like this. You know, not like this. I don't like it when people, hi Rose. I don't like it when people try to earn my trust and then they rob me. That's wrong. So I'll never forgive you, Roy. I will never forgive you until you pay me back my money. But even after you pay me back, trust me, I will never forgive you. And then he was, every time I called him to give me my money, he would send me scriptures from some church he goes to. I think he goes to Fanero. These are the same people. These are the people who make us hate some of these religions so much. Because how do you preach with one mouth and use the same mouth to rob somebody? I swear to God, I had just had a miscarriage at the time when I tried to get that house. I had just had a miscarriage. I was so broke. I had been in the hospital for months. I had lost all my money. I had lost a lot of stuff. I was so disgruntled. And then he tops up on that. I was utterly depressed. If I didn't have the right people around me, I would have committed suicide because of what he did to me. So no, I'm not going to forgive him. So Roy Mugambe, you know yourself. I know you once subscribed to my channel. All the people around you subscribe to my channel. You took advantage of me. I paid for a house. You gave me the keys. I didn't move into that house because I changed my mind at the last minute. I didn't even move in. I requested you to refund my money. I even went ahead to tell you, okay, fine. I got the house myself because the broker was recommended by a friend of mine. So I found the house by myself. And then I came to you, and then the broker reached out to you as the agency that collects money for that house. So you came to me. You first of all delayed my process because I was so patient with all of you are here renovating for weeks. But then because I got a new contract somewhere and I had to move, I explained to you the whole situation. I thought I was talking to a human being. I asked him to give me back that money because the money had not even been banked at the time. He still had that money because he told me, imagine, he told me this because I didn't move into that house, not one bit. He told me, I should give him about a week or so. You're an agency. I remember asking him for the contact of the owner of the houses to see if the owner of the houses would be reasoned with. You, man, I will never forgive you because instead of actually fixing the mess that you initially created, you know, you oversold something that didn't even exist. The place was waterlogged. There was barely, oh God, the house was cold. Water was climbing through the walls. There were so many reasons why I couldn't even move in. Forget the contract that I had just gotten. You people, houses in Chanja are cold. You see how people are always talking nice about Chanja being like a luxurious place, what. If you are going to Chanja, I think Chanja used to be some kind of swamp, the whole of it. And they just evaded this and started, you know, turning it into a real estate area. Entire Chanja was somehow a swamp, most of it, the biggest percentage of it. The only peace you can have in houses in Chanja is if you're sleeping above the ground floor. But anybody sleeping on the ground floor or in those bungalows, they're having such a hard time. The houses are cold, water climbs through the walls, they are cracked, they crack up, they are so cold you can barely breathe. You people, Chanja. And me sometimes I look at people, the only reason one should stay in Chanja is probably the apartments, those from the second floor going up. They're really nice. You know, the views, that they're done well. They've actually done well because you really don't face any problems when you're up there. That's why me in an apartment, I never sleep on the ground floor, never. If I come to your apartment and only the ground floor is available, I am not taking your apartment. Oh, sorry, Rose. Thank you, Rose, for the beautiful compliments. I hope you're okay. So This guy played me. I told him, okay, fine, just give me back 1.2 and keep the 300k. Was it 200k, 300? And okay, fine, let that cover for the damages or anything that you think I might have cost you. Right? He was like, okay, that's a fair deal. He agreed. Nigga didn't even give me back 50k of my money. I remember to get that money, I had just sold my sweet potatoes, about an acre and a half. Imagine you grow something for 3 months, you get your hard-earned money, you rent a house and someone robs you of your money. I worked so hard on that plantation. He took my money. I was so sick. I had just had a miscarriage. I had just lost almost everything I had. You people, I will never forgive Roy Mugambe. This is the reason why I don't like religions. I love God, but I hate religions, because the people that's done me the most wrong in my life came with the word of God to me. They came using God, using God's name, using some kind of religion, and they just the number of evil people that hide behind God and religions is so insane, in that sometimes you don't even know who you're talking to. I'll never forgive you, Roy. I'll never forgive you. And trust me, every month I will remind people that Mayato Vision, run by Roy Mugambe, they are thieves. Roy Mugambe is a con man and a thief hiding in Fanero. Yes, you hide in Fanero, you send people scriptures, but you never say a word of truth. You never say a word of truth in your mouth. In your life, you've never said a word of truth. You lie. I don't even think you're still using that money to this day, because when was this? This was 11th October 2022. We are almost reaching that date, 11th October 2023. I don't think you're still spending all that money that you robbed me of. The things you put me through, the emotional damage you did to me, the trauma you left with me during that period of time, and I was honest with you. I remember telling you, I am so stressed, I can't deal with any of this. I'm not in the right mind space to be dealing with any of this. Cassie. So no, Roy Mugambe, who runs Mayato Vision, real estate agency, they are located in Chanja. I will never forgive you, and I still need that money back. By the way, I could become a serious issue for you. I actually could, you know. I remember I sent my lawyer to you, and then you blocked him. That was at the time. You keep playing. You played, but now I guess clearly you didn't want to deal nice. You know, people don't like it when people deal with you nicely. I hate people who steal. Especially people who steal from someone who has explained to you their situation. Someone has told you what they are going through, and then you go ahead and try to steal from them. I hate thieves. Enough about Roy Mugambe, but trust me, I will be reminding you of this so-called Mayato Vision every single month. Now, going forward. So sometimes when I come here on how to spot this, spot that, sweethearts, I've experienced a lot of these things. I've gone through them. I know. So when I come and tell you people should not be doing this, should not be telling you this, I know, because I've been there. I've been there. I'm not just making these things up. You know, the things I've seen in construction, you know, no one is a bigger thief than people in the construction industry. And this is not even personal. This is the reality. In the world of construction, especially in Africa, majority of people dealing in this industry are thieves. So you trust them. Hey, at your own cost. It's you. It's you deciding to trust them. You know, never have someone build your house. I tell the same team, roofing, the same team, finishing, the same team. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Maybe you're not crazy. You just don't want people to contact. The moment someone comes to your house to build it, they'll be good people. But the moment they proceed from there, they become dangerous. Because now at that point, they've assessed what type of person you are. They know what you do. They know where you're getting your money from. They don't even know, but they have an idea. They see how fast you move. They say, this person has money. They will start. Somewhere even before they finish that one job, they will start with the games, the tricks. And some of you think by here, because you over bargain, you think you're smart. You have no idea. You have not the clueless idea. Before you go and hire one person, first compare prices with about 3 people and see these 2 people, who should I use? Don't just use the first person who lands at your feet because some pastor recommended it, because some friend recommended it, or some shit. You people, well, anyway, let's go to the house plan. That's why I'm here. I think it's not nice of me to rant. Sometimes when I'm speaking, some of you think I'm ranting. I'm not. I just find myself passionately speaking about things, especially things that hurt me, things that hurt me. All right, so your house plan. Where do I start? Let me start from here. Let me first hotspot myself. Hold on a minute. The phone is freezing. Okay, now back to you. So your house plan should have what they call a floor plan first. But first, make sure your location plan. The site location plan is pretty much directions to your site. It's more like an area view. So your site, your plan, your site should have an access road. Number 1, this access road should be big enough for a car to fit. Yes, no matter where you are located. Thanks, Rose, about the dress compliment. I appreciate that. So the site location plan, 1, you should have an access road. That's number 1. Number 2, this road should be given to you by the person selling to you your land. Don't buy a piece of land where there is no road that leads to it. Always ask, how do I reach this land? Because imagine you're buying a piece of land that's way in there, and you have to pass about 5 other plots or 4 to reach it. But everyone that has bought before you has enclosed themselves within. So where are you going to pass? So always ask the person selling to you this land to provide you with an access road. And don't even negotiate before someone tells you where you're supposed to pass to reach. And if they tell you that you're supposed to pass through someone's home, make sure before you even go ahead to buy. Ask this person, is this road open for all of us to use? Because there are people who have roads that lead and stop directly at their homes. And yet there are people who stay behind them. So this person is going to literally come, build, build and fence, leave you there. So where are you going to pass? That's a big question. So make sure you always ask. And the road provided to you must be big and accessible. The road has to be cut off the land. Make sure when your surveyor comes to measure, they don't measure the road within the land. Trust me, legally, UNRA or any other organization that's handling those roads, they don't recognize that road to be yours. It's going to be public road unless it's between your land. For example, there is a situation in towards Chanja here. When you're coming from Prime Petrol Station and you're sloping down there, all that entire road actually was people's land, whereby you'll find that the owner of the piece of land up is also the same owner of the piece of land down. But then there were situations whereby only one person owned below and another person owned up. So there is an incident where someone owns up and below, which means that entire place is their land. So for that person refused refused for the government to monopolize their land and tarmac it as their own road or as public road. I think they were not being paid the money they wanted. So they tarmacked and left that person's land untouched. You're allowed to do that, because if your land is like this and there shouldn't be an access road between it, and then someone decides there should be an access road between your land, it means they're dividing your land. Somehow you might find that the piece of land they're leaving for you on the other side is too small, you can't even use it for anything. You understand what I mean? So avoid buying pieces of land like that. Make sure that the access road is either taking off the land on the sidelines or passing on the sidelines of the land, not in the land. That is going to be a very big issue for you. So I know someone in Namgongo who bought a piece of land and they didn't even do this due diligence. Their land remains out by a few centimeters, like about a meter or two. That's really small. You can't even build a kennel on it. You can only plant flowers on it, but that's the person's land. And when they were selling to them, they told them that your land comes from here up to there. Yeah. They even drew a whole map of the land showing that, but yet the access road is actually passing through this person's land. So be very careful about situations like that. This could cost you. So make sure that don't pay for the small piece of land that is being left behind. Only pay for the piece of land that's not being touched by the access road, number one. And number two, don't pay for those things. Tell them, I want to buy from here up to here. Let's measure that. Get your surveyor to measure only that. What is left out, leave it for the person. That's their business, not yours. You know what I mean? You know, instead of having people now encroaching on your land, this is a road should be here. These things are going to leave you with less land than what you actually bought. I'm not angry, Rose, just ignore that. Now, let's proceed. Okay, so for every piece of land that is in the system, why are you retracting your messages? Don't post and retract. It makes no sense. Nothing you're posting is bad, really. You've even confused me. Where was I? Yes. So you see all these pieces of lands that exist in the country, as long as it's documented and it has a title, it has a block number. If you try to look for that block number and you cannot find it, that land is not titled. Are we following? So make sure your block number is unique only to you. It's just like you can't have the same PO box or post office number with somebody. At least it could be similar, but a digit changes. It's very rare to find you having the same contact with somebody. So these things are uniquely designed. So ensure that your block number is only unique to you, because for every block number there is a name, an owner attached to it. So you will be there busy buying a block number, and you're trying to look in the system, in the land board, and they tell you that the owner of this block number is probably Doreen, and yet the seller is somebody else. Always look for the owner whose name is on the deed. The person whose name is on the deed is the owner of that land, no matter what they tell you. So, for example, there are people who sell land and the previous owner passed away. Make sure you only buy that land when it's been transferred into the names of the current owner. Don't buy from those kids until the rightful, whoever was given that land has had their name transferred already. It doesn't matter how many times a name or a title is going to be transferred. It doesn't matter. But make sure, as you buy land, the person who's selling to you, that's the name on the deed. These are the issues you're all facing. You're going to buy a piece of land and they're telling you that the owner is Doreen Nambi, but the person who sold to you is probably Rose Nakate. So me as Doreen, I'm going to come and say, I've never sold to you my land. Ask Rose where Rose got that land that they sold you to, where they got it from. So me, I can easily deny and say I've never sold to you, because even when you're transferring those titles, you're going to need the right owner, the name on the deed, whoever has the deed and their name is there. That's the person who is the rightful owner. That's the person supposed to sell to you, and that person is supposed to sign. There should be witnesses in the process of you acquiring this land. There should be some kind of authority for that particular location to confirm that indeed the land was sold. I was there. So don't allow people selling to you land digitally. I hear on the internet. Yes, it could work, but it could be severely risky. Very, very risky, because the reason we put these things in order, whereby if you're buying land, the local chairperson should be in the meeting. The current owner should be in the meeting. This current owner should have witnesses. You as the buyer should also have witnesses. If you can afford a lawyer, your lawyer should also be in the meeting. All these people should sign. This is for your own good. So that when somebody comes up later to start saying, I did not sell that land, you have evidence. Physical evidence you can use in the courts of law to say, no, you were in the meeting, the chairman was in the meeting, we had the current owner whose name is on the deed and also on the block number. All these people were in the meeting as we transferred ownership of this land to me. But some of you are there. Someone is selling to you land via the internet. You've not even done your due diligence. You've not sent anyone on ground to go and check for you in the land board, who is the current owner, how many times has this land been sold. You can even use this same information there to see how much has this land grown, because the amounts, the kind of money that's being sold per year is different. You will find that this land was recently sold in 2020 and it was sold at maybe 4 million, and they are selling it to you at 15 million. That's too expensive. Land is not supposed to grow that fast unless it's in the city. It grows fast, but not that fast. So in 2020, if the piece of land was at 4 million, I expect it in 2023 to be maybe at most at 10 million right now. But at 15 million, that's a high. They're jacking you. They're hijacking you. You see, it's a heist. They're robbing you, Unless the other things that could make land grow so quickly in such a short period of time If the area didn't have a tarmac road and suddenly they have a tarmac road, yes, that can spark interest quickly from very rich people. And when they come, they start buying at extremely high prices to elevate the location so that they can push out the poor people. It happens all the time. That's why when you're buying land, always look for those areas that seem like the roads are not yet made. You know, there are few flats in the area, too many bungalows, those old-fashioned houses. Buy there, and then you can start your trend of elevating the location. Other people are going to see and say, "Oh, abagagga bazze wano nno walabika kati wabagagga," and then they are going to start buying. And then those same people are going to come with that new formality, and the area, before you know it, is going to upgrade by itself. So that could be. But if you see that in 2020, when the land was being sold, it was at 4 million, and nothing drastic has changed, that price should not exceed 8 to 10 million. You shouldn't buy that. But if you see drastic change, then yeah, it could be. But if there's not been any drastic change, it makes no sense why you should be paying 3 times the previous price, or the price in a period of 3 years. It makes no sense. You know? So you people who are buying land, you don't know how to do the right research. Anyway, that's not why I'm not here about land. Me, I know a lot about land, way too much, because I've applied myself and done excessive research. But I also don't want to make you people. I want you people to be knowledgeable, you know. And in Uganda, I want you people to learn something. Avoid as much as you can, you know, from buying estates and stuff like that. There are so many issues in estates, way too many issues. Estates are good for the city, you know, but out of the city, I would never advise anybody to buy in an estate. Never. Way too much drama. Unnecessary, uncalled for, insane. Anyway. Now, your house plan should consist of a wall, a security wall plan. Yes, these things are supposed to be in your house plan. Your planner is not just supposed to give you a house plan with a ground floor plan. Ground floor, you people are not asking the right questions. Your house plan should consist of the ground floor plan. It should consist of the elevation, your walls elevation plan. It should consist of the scaling of the walls. It should consist of your roof plan. Calculations should be involved. Elevations of your roof should be involved. The septic tank or whatever you're going to use for your sewage and water movement should be involved on this plan. This house plan is also supposed to have a boundary wall included on it, because even if you're not going to build it there and then, just have it on there to avoid drama in the future, whereby now you want to build a boundary fence or wall, but they're telling you that now you have to pay new money for it. You didn't approve for it, then you start looking for approval again. No, have these things already approved so that you can do them in your own time, you know. This person should also, your type of roofing should also be included on your plan. Do you want a flat roof, a hipped roof? Do you want a covered roof? Do you want a slab? What do you want? All these things should be on your plan. Calculations of material should be on the house plan. Yes, this person is supposed to draw for you and confirm how many, for example, beams are supposed to go in your wall, how many, this person is also supposed to calculate for you how many pillars are supposed to go on your building. They're supposed to, it's a lot of stuff. Your house plan is not just your ground floor calculations, but a lot of you are getting people giving you downloaded plans and overpricing them to you. Or they are just giving you photocopies of plans they've done before. Someone does one house plan and pitches it to everybody else. It's just wrong, you know? Now, Yeah, the soakaway pit details. Yeah, all these things. Water, the water drain, the drainage system of your compound is also supposed to be included on here. There is also supposed to be in your house plan. They should also be. You people, when I talk about math, this is the ultimate math. That's why there is things you can fake your way into, but you cannot fake your way into this. You know, because you need to do a planner. Someone doing your house plan is supposed to come to your land before they even start drawing. But how many of you have had your house plans drawn after the person has done a site visit? You people just say, Nkubira plan, and then you don't. This person is supposed to come to your land, see what type of land do you have. If you're on a hill, you get a different house plan. If you're on a slope, you get a different house plan. If your land is flat, you're supposed to get a different house plan. The math is different. Elevations are different. Depth in foundations are different. Your planner is supposed to tell you how deep you should dig on this land. Your planner is supposed to assess your ground, your type of soil, and tell you, here you will dig a foundation of 4 meters or 4 feet. Sorry, but meters, not meters. Meters, that could be if you're building a flat, really. Are we following me? So don't just tell people, by here you want a house plan. No. If you have a planner who is not asking to come to your land first, they are probably just they're just making up things as they go. You know what I mean? Your planner is also responsible for helping you get your plan approved. You're supposed to get about 4 stamps. Your planner is supposed to stamp for you. Actually, they won't allow this plan to be taken, to be even processed without a stamp from your planner. So some of these planners, they buy the stamp. They can buy it from a well-known planning company and they stamp for them. But the Ugandan government is supposed to also stamp for you, or I know for Uganda, I don't know about for other countries. So the district health inspector is supposed to give you a stamp. These are some of the stamps that you're supposed to see on your house plan in order to know that this is a complete house plan and it's ready to be moved. All right. One of the stamps is going to be, the first one is going to be for your planner, for the planner that's doing your plan. Okay, that one is put really on the sides where there are descriptions. Number 2, you're going to have a stamp from the district health inspector. Number 3, you're going to have a stamp from the buildings planner. Now, the buildings planner, this is also a department in the land board. They're supposed to stamp for you. The other one is supposed to be the plan assessment, or rather the district council. All right, the engineers' offices. All district land boards and councils have an engineering department. So the person who heads this department, this is actually the first plan you're supposed to get. This person is supposed to stamp for you, and they have to stamp and sign. Now, in this stamp, I don't know if my phone, I don't understand, maybe because, I don't know, my lights are dim. Hold on, let me first close my window. I don't know. I don't know why let me see. I don't know. Do you see me clearly? I kind of feel like I'm not even on my screen. You know, like my light is so low. Anyway, like I was telling you. So when the engineering department, now when your plan has been drawn and it's at a point of approval, you're supposed to pay some taxes, right? So you're going to pay these taxes. There is going to be a plan fee, a structure fee. There is going to be a boundary wall fee, developmental fee, the VAT. There's going to be, for everything that you want done, there is going to be a fee. Now, most of these things are charged in square meters. I don't know how to go about this, but the person in the engineering department at the land board, wherever you are, every district, I've told you this several times, Every district in Uganda has a land board. So you always have to go to your land board. And also always try to look for a planner who has a few connections, not these fresh. Yes, it's good to support young talent, but in certain industries, it's very deadly. You get your fresh friend who is fresh out of university to draw for you your house plan, and then you're going to struggle and suffer with that plan of yours. Okay? So, now, after the engineering department, that's the hardest one actually. The engineering department, that's where most of the bribe is going to go. I'm not going to be lying about this. You are going to pay bribes to these people. For every stamp you hear me talking about, there will be a bribe. Yes, there will be a bribe. So don't be shocked. Don't be surprised when someone is delaying your plan and you're just there saying, plan, oh, I brought it. You're not paying, so you will wait. You kind of have to pay. And one thing I've learned about Uganda, if you're bribing somebody, it's like you have to beg them to give them money, you know. For every single person in the Kalito office they have, any office. By the way, in Uganda, I know you people don't understand. I know my country people. My country people are very proud people. I think I need to get the rest of my lights in the house on. I kind of feel like I'm in the dark. The hell? Okay. So I'm back. You people, I'm going to, before I even continue, let me first give you the last person whose stamp you're supposed to expect. And that is going to be the Roads and Civil Engineering Department. So, you're supposed to get this person as well. This is why I told you, initially they will get your plan. If you don't have an access road, don't expect this person to stamp for you. If you don't have a toilet, you know, don't expect the health department. Don't, you know, there is a lot of things that that should just come normal to you so that you avoid some drama. Because they will have you redraw this plan even. As you take it to be approved, they can tell you, no, have it redrawn. We don't accept this. Yes, and your planner is not supposed to ask you for more money. They're supposed to add those corrections without asking for more money. Maybe they will ask you for more money to print, because they have to reprint. Every time they do corrections, they have to reprint. That's why it's very important for this person to have a few connections and to be knowledgeable about what they're doing so that they avoid, you know, all these unnecessary costs. They should know what they're doing. But some of you, they give you just a ground floor plan. Who told you a roof plan is supposed to be a picture of a roof? It's supposed to be calculations of a roof. You know, iron sheets. How many iron sheets are going to go onto this roof? These things are supposed to be on your house plan. But some of you, someone gives you just a plan you in a wedding. Tekuli at the stamp. And you're all happy. Oh, my plan is ready. Oh, let me start building. Are you serious? You have a floor plan and you think you have a house plan? I'm sorry. Sometimes I just find myself laughing because some of these things are hilarious. You know? By the way, the beginning of all problems, all your problems will start from a house plan. These problems you have on your houses. Oh, the house is cracking. Wrong house plan calculations. Oh, maybe you did have the right house plan, but your builders didn't know how to sit the house well. Yes, and they tell you, because that person who's supposed to sit that house will charge you a hefty amount. They'll be like, I want like 500,000 shillings to sit your house. Just to sit your house. Hey, my dear, those sticks you see they put, and then the gauze they pass through what the calculations they have to make. Sweetheart, that is the house. That is the real house. Poorly done, you don't have a house. You're going to have issues back and forth. Like seriously. Oh, the roof was enyumba ya chamyetia. The person who sat your house doesn't know what they didn't know what they were doing. Enyumba ingiramu amazi. Water is entering your house when it rains. Toina level ya nyumba. You had someone draw for your house plan before they did a site visit. Yes, so they didn't know what type of soil they were drawing for, what type of land. Someone just drew a plan and gave you. You people who are trying to copy and paste, downloading, I hear, sweetheart, not everything is meant to just be copied and pasted. You're living on a slope. You copied the house plan of someone who is living on top of a hill. Now you use the same measurements of your foundation and water is coming and entering your house and you're crying. You people, my apologies. I apologize. I am a menace today. I'm a menace. I swear to God. But I want you to all wake up. You're not doing anything wrong. I just feel like you probably just don't know what to do. And the people around you are also not telling you that you're doing something wrong, or maybe they also don't know. Banange kiri mu ggwanga lino. Today was harsh. Today was really tough. You know, I see things every day. I see certain buildings coming up and going down, and in my head I'm like, why? Pay me. That's temwagala kunsasula. Some of you, and there is a lot of you that underestimate me. She's young. She's a woman. What does she know? Oh, what do I know? Okay. Stop trying to use me for free, you people. I have responsibilities, I have needs. I also have my own bills to take care of. Yes, I have the knowledge, but learn to pay for my knowledge, banange. Learn to pay for my time. I know I'm a nice person and half the time I'll be doing this shit for free, but please stop taking advantage of me too much. Some of you muchisusa. Have been sick this entire month or week. I could even die, for crying out loud. You know, I don't see anyone reaching out to me, but how are you, Doreen? Are you okay? You know, I produce content on a weekly basis, but you see I'm not producing content, and you're not even trying to find out what's going on with Doreen, what's up. And that's the society we live in. People only want what they can get from you. They don't care about you. At the end of the day, they're like, funira mua, you know? And the moment you cease to be useful to them, you know, the moment you pause that content or whatever you're doing, you cease to have use. I know I have someone new, not new really. I have someone I talk to a lot these days. He's a DJ. He's called Cassie. Cassie was telling me, don't assume, don't expect. I know. It's only going to make you disappointed. But sometimes you just think some things are courtesy, you know? Some things should be courtesy. And these are the same people, you wake up in the morning and they tell you, oh shit, she died. And they act like they cared about you and loved you so much. Hypocrites. We're living in a hypocritical society where people will come and cry on camera and then turn off the camera and start laughing and, you know, saying shit about. It's so disgusting. Anyway, I think the older you grow, it's not that the older you grow, the wiser you get. Actually, that's not true. I know so many old people who are stupid. No offense. And I know so many young people who are wise. Like you hear them say something and you're like, are you serious? I think what makes us grow and what makes us wise are our experiences. I love that word, experiences, because it's the truth. Every single thing. Sometimes there is things that exist in life that you've probably read about or have an idea about, but because you've not really seen or experienced them, you can't fully attest. But for a person who has been tested and tried in life, they have so much wisdom to impact on others. They have so much to share because no matter how young or how old that person is, their experiences made them who they are. You know? How do you deal with losing a job? How do you deal with being left behind? How do you deal with being surrounded by people who won't even give you opportunities when they have them? All these experiences make you who you are and they make you wiser. And for people who have had it so easy in life, I feel like they don't have much to teach me. I'm sorry. I want to learn from people who have been tried and tested by life itself. People who have overcome life and survived situations that you cannot imagine. These are the people I want to listen to. These are the people I want to learn from. I don't want to learn from no rich motherfucker. I was born into this wealth and my family has this. I don't care about you. You have nothing to teach me. You don't have anything to teach me. Because what are you going to teach me? How to be born rich? No. No, 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 no. You know, I want people who wake up and hustle. These are the people I want to listen to. I want to listen to people who know how to work more than one job. These are the people I want to listen to because I feel like these are people who have so much to teach me. You know, I want to listen to women who have raised children, you know, who have made men successful, who have backed up fellow women into achieving greatness. These are the people I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to no OnlyFans person, to no Instagram girl, to no rich mommy boy or boy mommy or something. What do they call them? Mommy's boy? Daddy's boy? What are those people called? You know, I don't want to listen to no people like that. You know? Okay, fine. Let me listen to the greatest scam artist of all time. How the fuck did you manage to scam 4 million US dollars? How? You know, not steal, but scam. These are two different things. You don't understand. All I'm saying is our experiences help us to grow. They give us purpose because for me, I wake up in the morning and I know what I have to do. I know the sacrifices I have to make. I know the amount of discipline I have to, you know, display, to move with, to carry myself with. And I know the weight of it, you know. But then I know at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it because that's what I want. You know, if you do not have a reason to wake up every day, a reason to do what you're doing, you're wasting. By the end of this month, there is something I want to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have to do it. You see, me, I stopped judging. I used to be one of those judgmental motherfuckers. I would judge everything. I like not openly judge, but silently. I'm like, how could you? How dare you? Who does that? But I swear to God, over the years, life has thrown me in certain situations where I said, what? This can never be. You know those times when you're younger and you say, it could not be me. It could never be me. How could that be me? Like, I would never go through that. I would never deal with that. Sweethearts, I dealt with all this shit. I said it could never be me. I said, what? Man, damn. Life is a joke. So I've learned a lot. And as of like last month, man, life has like taught me so much. And it doesn't matter the level of maturity I have now, man. Sometimes I look at life and I'm like, just bring it. Whatever you have to bring it, bring it. I don't think you can bring worse than you've brought already. Bring it. What's funny is as you think you've just gone through your worst phase, man, another phase comes and it's like, yo, this is some different stuff. This is something different. I didn't know this was possible. So back to house plans, guys. I don't know, just reach out to me, okay? If you need any advice, ideas, man. But guys, please learn to pay me. I'm not earning from this shit. That's the truth, okay? I'm not. And it costs money to actually do a lot of this content. Forget these lives. These lives don't cost me nothing, just internet. But man, the content I do physically, that shit is expensive. It costs me a lot of money to do it. You know, I do it because I love it and I know it's helping people out there. But come on, Jesus Christ, learn to pay me. Who told you people I'm out here doing charity? I know where I do my charity. You know, my charity is always food related, medical related, or girl power, empowering the girl child. That's my charity. My charity has never been construction. Have you ever heard me here say I will build a house for free for you? I'll give you information for free, but come on, Jesus Christ, man. A lot of you want free things. It's insane. Okay, fine, take some information for free, but even my consultation fee, you won't pay it? You know, there is a gentleman here. I've not even my business phone even got formatted. I don't even have any of my old texts. You know yourself. You reached out to me. You made me make plans with my boys. And then you couldn't pay my consultation. You want to pay my consultation fee after I've reached your site. What the hell? These are the same people. They carry you from your schedule. You carry people, you go to help them, and then they start telling you how they don't have money. Like, seriously, you knew you had to give me a consultation. I don't trust any of you. No way. No. If you want my service, my consultation fee is paid before I even lift my feet. I'm serious. Can you imagine? So he wanted me to first go to his site. He's not even talking about paying for my time for going there, but he's just focusing. Where am I going to? Who told you that? Okay, fine. If I have a car that can take me, is it going to take water? Is it just going to, am I going to wait for the rain to come and then get some water from the rain and then fill up this car to come to you? Are you serious? And then after I get that, and the distance is so long, and then after I get that, you tell me stories like, oh, by the way, Doreen, you know, we're going to do more business together, so first have this money. You'll make us so angry. You want to take the charity out of my heart so desperately. This is why it took me over 2 years without sharing my contact. This is why. Because people just take a piece on you. They just piss all over you. They just piss on you. Imagine. One time someone was, you know, refused to pay me because I reached his site and I told him his problem that was disturbing him for over a year was something so small. It was a tree. And he was like, but you see, Doreen, you haven't done much. You've just told me that my problem is a tree. So I don't think I should pay you that kind of money, that much money for just telling me to remove a tree. Are you serious? Are you serious? How do you expect me to react? Like, okay, so seriously. And I know a lot of you, if it was a man who was helping you in this construction world, you would pay them the money they want. You wouldn't be bargaining, crying and whining about this shit. But you see me as a woman and you're like, oh, she's kind. Oh, I just have to cry for Doreen and she's just going to help me. So because I'm a woman, a lot of you are taking a piece. Like, seriously. How? You know what? On second thought, all these people that's robbing you should continue robbing you. Some of you, you don't deserve to be helped. Let me even close my plan. Unbelievable. I hear, because you've just told me something smaller tree. The tree that was going to completely wipe out your entire house, that was already destroying it from within, is what you're telling me is not worth the money I was charging you for. And yet we even had an agreement prior to me coming. Bana mwe. Muchimala kachagala. These days I'm so humble. As if I can be humble. No, I'm just quiet. I'm in my own world. I'm humble. I'm actually down to earth, but I don't think I'm the type of person that you're going to walk all over, because I would immediately stop that shit. Like, hold up. I'm not your type of girl. Do not come here in my space to take my peace away. It's actually nice talking on here. I miss it. I've been so overwhelmed with these schedules of mine. I've been so busy. I feel so overwhelmed. I feel like life is not even, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm so stressed out, I need to, let me wait. I need to get some money and then go to the beach. I need to go and spend a day at the beach or in a big water box or something. I need to unwind. This week has been so hard on me. I'm serious, guys. I can't feel my feet, my neck, my back. Everything is just so tired in my body. And I still have to wake up tomorrow and go to work, When I was younger, I used to be so entitled, man. God, I used to be so entitled. I used to be one of those women who oh, I'm supposed to be giving money. I'm supposed to be giving everything because I'm a woman. I used to be like that. Trust me, when I started working, really working, because I used to work even then, but the moment I stopped that whole entitlement thing, and then I started providing everything I needed for myself, at least 90% of what I needed, I stopped. I got a different kind of freedom. That kind of freedom that you get when you don't have to take shit from anybody if you don't want to, That was a different kind of peace, a different kind of freedom I didn't know. A lot of these people, and trust me, and it's inevitable. The moment someone is taking care of you in any way, I feel like the only person I will be willing to take orders and rules from would be my husband. But anybody other than my husband at the time, I don't think I want to be bullied and ordered around by just a boyfriend or a friend, or you know what I mean, a situation person. I kind of feel like that's just too much. You know what I mean? Then again, we women do it like we triple that shit. Man, it was freedom. When I tested the freedom of having my own, of providing for myself, of never relying on anybody, I never went back on that stuff. I promised myself, that time when if you want to eat, let's say, chicken now, you can just go and get chicken. But imagine if you want to eat chicken now, but you have to first make a call and then explain yourself for just fucking chickens. Oh, can I have some money? I feel like having chicken. Oh, you even have to tell lies and shit for fucking chicken? Fuck. I feel like that kind of life is hectic. But seriously, when you actually start making your own money, you have a certain freedom for simple things. It's nice to be given money because obviously everybody wants to be given, but to be given is different from to be taken care of. You know what I mean? Like if someone just gives you money once in a while and stuff like that, that's different. But if you're relying on somebody for your every need, that's different. I feel like that's just going to take your freedom away. You're kind of going to be you're going to be in someone's lap, armpit and stuff. You have no freedom of any sort. Because now, if this person refuses to give you that chicken money, are you going to eat the chicken? No, you're not going to eat the chicken. But if you had your own money and you're making your own money, if you say, oh, I don't have chicken money to give you, say, okay, let me buy my own chicken. You see how good it feels? I have to resume my saving and stuff. Oh, I have to admit today I was so jealous. There was a study that happened. It was just for one day, but because I had that night job, so some of my colleagues attended the study, and today everyone was given 1 million for just that stupid study for one day that I didn't attend. Oh God, I felt so bad. Everyone was receiving money except me and a couple other people because we had busy lives. I hear working 2 times. Now I would be having 1 million right now just for attending one meeting. Oh, the next time that meeting comes around, I am so in. I'm so in. Oh God. I never felt more bad in my life for not attending a meeting. Imagine you attend a meeting and they pay you a meal. I mean, all our meetings are actually paid for, but these days, man, these payments they're not coming through. But that meeting, I swear I felt so crushed today. I think that's one of the reasons I was so upset. I'm like, I deserved the 1 million too. I deserved it. I work here. Oh my God. Actually, I feel like some of my bosses watch me and they're like, this girl is crazy. How did we end up employing such a crazy person? I'm also very hardworking. Oh, guys, that 1 million hurt me. Nothing hurt me like that 1 million. That would have been amazing for the weekend. I would have shot like 4 videos. I would have gotten myself some new shoes. I would have saved up a bit on my end of month thing. God, what else would I have done? I would have gotten myself new shoes. Yeah, did I say that already? Like, yeah, 2 new dresses. Okay, these days I'm all on, making myself feel good, looking good, feeling good about my shit. I would have gone and done myself new hair. Ooh, I would have gone out tomorrow, Friday. I have to go out tomorrow. Come rain, come shine. I must go out. Honestly, I'm just tired of anything that's just trying to stress me. If I die, because I feel like I've been feeling like my life has been reducing somehow, Maybe that comes with growing. Today I was looking at one of our registers and I saw a woman who is pregnant at 46. Guys, these are not even rich people. It's possible. It's possible. I'm 29. She's pregnant at 46. Wait, has she given birth? Or I think she has even given birth. It can be done, my friends. It can be done. All right, let me end this, man. Let me end this live. I'm becoming a nuisance out here. But I hope we learned. Actually, today you're supposed to have learned something, man, because I said a lot of sense, you know? I made a lot of sense to myself, to all of you too. And please pay me. Pay me for my services, guys. I deserve to be paid. I deserve some pay. Money, 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 money. You know, someone asked me, how are you able to do lives that take so long? Nigga, I talk to myself. So right here, I be talking to myself. Actually, if you can't talk to yourself, you can't actually do lives. But nigga, I've had practice. My entire life, all I talk to is myself. So yeah, I'm not self-obsessed, absorbed. I just love myself, you know? I feel like talking to myself is like the best thing I can do. So I'm looking at myself and talking with myself and admiring myself about how pretty I am, you know, how good looking I am. You know, today everyone, this week actually, not just I've been stressed, but everyone's telling me you're glowing, you're glowing. I think it's because I'm not working 2 jobs anymore. I'm getting enough rest, you know. I think that's why. So yeah, me, I can have a full-blown conversation with myself for hours, like seriously, and I don't even get bored of myself. So yeah, I can be live for days. I can nap while I'm live, wake up and continue with being live. So yeah, I can never be tired of myself. Yeah, because I love myself, you know? I love talking to myself, so. Man, that meal hurts. Guys got a meal today. A meal, 1 million Uganda shillings for fucking one meeting. One meeting, man. A meeting I could have attended. Okay, I couldn't even have attended even if I wanted, because man, the meeting ended late. It started late, and I had a night job at the time. All scenarios, even if they called me, I still wouldn't have attended. But they would have signed my name though. Come on, man. What kind of friends are these, man? Though no one knew how much money they were going to get. So yeah, this is actually the most money I think they've given out this year so far for one meeting. So yeah, nobody saw this coming. I was there counting and reports, and everyone got an notification. Tweet, 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 tweet. I'm like, what's going on? My phone didn't have no notification. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Guys, is this, how much money is this? How much is this? Hey, how much is this? And I'm like, guys, what are you talking about? Which money? Which money? My phone doesn't have money. Which money, guys? Which tweet, 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 tweet. And then before I knew it, man, I didn't have no fucking message. I'm like, guys, give me some money. Meanwhile, money changes people. The people who are having a full-blown conversation with me, where we were talking about plans and stuff, changed conversation immediately. But you people, how could you? They didn't even give me 10K. 10K, nothing. Edith Mark, I will not forgive you for not giving me money today. Especially you. Because you are my friend. We are so close. I thought you even loved me. What kind of love is this? I swear to God, Edith Mark changed on me today. I hope you're watching. You know you changed on me. I'm very unhappy. I'll be coming for money tomorrow. Gee, these people. And you didn't even, next time that meeting comes about, call me. No matter what I'm doing, I shall drop it and come for that meeting. But will it come? Huh? It will be hard. And it should be returning somewhere this year. Maybe December, no, January. Oh, guys, that was the most painful thing the most painful thing that happened to me this week, actually. Being surrounded by people receiving money when I'm not receiving. A bit, I sense jealousy in there. I was jealous. I was. I cannot deny. I felt so much jealous. I even thought I was past jealous in my entire existence. But this was one experience that made me so jealous. Oh, but I guess since activities are getting paid, that means we should also be expecting some money. Not much, but it should be some money. Oh, money. I'm so tired. But if I go off live, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to lay down here and then be somehow bored again. Guys, can we just stay with me for a bit? Marcel and Brighton are about to play. I don't feel like watching any football. Oh, God. I haven't received money in a while, like a long while. I feel like I've been in the world. How can the world forget me? Me, Doreen. Well, at least I know my mother loves me, even if the rest of you don't love me. I know mommy loves me. She loves me very much. She tells me all the time. And she misses me too, so, yep. What to do with my life today. I've been watching this series called Beef. Imagine this was actual beef. People started fighting themselves over a car honk, like someone honked at the other, and the other one got pissed, and then they did literally have a whole series of anger. I was like, dang, guys, don't chill. Who gets this angry for this long, man? The things they did to themselves. I think these like extremists, man. These guys were extreme. I should actually be jazzing about some of the shows I watch. Maybe you pick interest and watch. I watch some insane things. I've been watching rewatching Sons of Anarchy, but kind of old. I wanted to watch one of those drug lord things. Maybe I like the court. If I can have someone make for me that court, that would be cool. That would be so cool. Wear that coat. I get some baggy jeans on my new sneakers, because I have some new sneakers, and then I'll be rolling out to one of these days, running out for some evening thing with my Mayans coat. Is it Mayans? Are they called them? No, not Mayans. The Sons of Anarchy were what? On which side? Man, I don't even remember. But they were on some side, man, get their slim coat, put on one of those nice pants, not a bag. Okay, could be one of those new, the pants they're making for women now. They're actually cool. And put on my sneakers and get my braids on, because I really don't know how to do makeup. I'm not comfortable with makeup, Maybe I should try someday. I kind of feel like it's too much. I always feel weird, okay? I always feel weird with makeup. That's just the truth. Because I can't even wear lipstick anymore, motherfuck. I'm feminine to myself. I feel like I'm feminine enough. you know. Though I love jewelry, I love accessories, I only have one hole, one earring, like one, and sometimes I like very light ones, because when I wear heavy stuff, they make my ears pain again, like as if freshly pierced. So I don't like over putting things in my ears. But I like necklaces. I like rings now. Yeah, rings are like my thing now. I feel like I should wear a ring on every finger, and really big rings. Okay. So and then what else do I like? So and I put on my rings, like a little money in my purse, and then walk into one of these branches like, yo, like a bad girl, and then walk in and order myself a bottle of wine, and then sit there and sip on it slowly. I used to think that because I can't even wear those long nails, man, what the hell kind of girl am I? Damn. So I can get my nails painted though, like a natural color or something. And then I walk in, and then I'm holding my glass of wine. I want like a big glass of wine. I'm like, mm-hmm. And then I look around like, I don't need none of you. I'm just helping you to be here. You don't deserve me. Okay, I've just planned out a whole evening by myself, but the only thing I need is that coat, the Sons of Anarchy coat. Damn, who can rebrand that thing for me? That pants, I can get pants. I have my sneakers ready. I already have my attitude. I already have an idea of where to go. But man, these places are fucking expensive. Live your life. Life is too short. You're not going to be 29 again. You're not going to be 28 again. It's crazy, but it's true. I've actually been watching a lot of aging videos for people, like people telling you how they looked when they were like in their 20s. They're like, whoa, it can't be. Is this you? So yeah, I know we're going to age and look funny and different, like all kind of fuck. Anyway, that's life. If we are lucky enough to age anyway, because we could die before we even age that old. So there is also that. I can't believe these videos are going to be on the internet forever. If I ever have kids, they'll be coming back and watching my content and like, Mom, what kind of shit were you recording back in the day? I actually like this, I should have been keeping vlogs for a long time, because I feel like you know what, let me stay on the internet for years. Maybe people somehow, eventually, someday, one day they'll say, there used to be a girl in the 2023. There'll be, like, is that going to be a 2030, 40 or some shit like that? 50, 2050. We're like, go and look for some construction videos from back in the day, in our great-grandparents' days. Wait, there is this one for DOREEN'S African Experiences. She's from 2022 and 2023 and maybe other years. She made some sense. Maybe back in the day, they were not as bad as we thought. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? At this point, I'm just wasting your time. Feel free to stop watching. Oh God. I love my channel. I honestly don't know if I want, I mean, I cannot, without this channel, somehow life would be different. But my personality would still be the same, really. I'll still be the condescending person. Okay, I'm not that condescending. Maybe I'm nice-ish. Anyway, thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. And for those who are still having your day started, have a wonderful day. And then for those who are about to, well, rest like me, good night. Sweet dreams. See you when I see you next. Maybe I should make another live tomorrow since I'm not about to post any content because I'm busy. Oh, wait, I should actually go to the beach and do a live on the beach. You know? Maybe Sunday. Saturday I might work. It's just me, myself, and I. Oh, I got me for life, yeah. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah, bye. Thanks for watching me, and thanks for allowing me pastime. And I hope amid this passing time you learned something, one or two things. I love you all guys so much. You know, some of you I don't love you though. Some of you I don't love you. But most of you definitely. But there are like two people here I don't love, so